All right, good morning, Kansas City. It's Bill Hurrelbrink, one of the co-anchors of KCTV 5 News this morning. Thanks for joining us for Bill's Weekend Picks, where I go through a few items that maybe you want to check out here this weekend around Kansas City. By all means, not an exhaustive list of all the great things that happen in our great city this weekend, but we're going to highlight just a few of them. And I'll go ahead and extend the invite to you. If you have something great going on this weekend that you want everybody to know about, please let me know. Go to KCTV5.com or down below. That's my Instagram and X or Twitter handle or whatever there that you can send me a note, let me know what's happening, and we'll make sure we include it on our Bills Weekend Picks here that we do every Thursday at 10:30 here at KCTV5.com and streaming on our app. So let's go ahead and get started. And typically this is a Friday through Sunday type of deal, but we're going to go ahead and do something special today because there's a pretty famous person coming to the Uptown Theater tonight. Elvis Costello and the Imposters will be in town this evening at the Uptown. Whoops, let's go ahead and try the first one here. Did I do the wrong thing? I did the wrong thing. Sorry, that's my fault. That shouldn't say Johnson County Home and Garden Show. That should say Elvis Costello is at the Uptown Theater tonight, Thursday night on the 25th of January. He's going to be there with his band and Charlie Sexton, and they're going to be a part of their 707 tour tonight, bringing it to Kansas City. Pretty slick tour, only hitting a handful of dates around the country, and with Elvis Costello, you get 50 years of singer-songwriting experience and stories to hear. It's going to be an incredible show tonight, and if you have not seen a show at the Uptown Theater, one of the premier places to see a show, in my humble opinion, here in Kansas City. The big arena shows are great, sure, at T-Mobile Center or over at the Midland, but Uptown is kind of a more intimate setting to see a show here in Kansas City, and really cool to check one out. And again, somebody like Elvis Costello coming to town, full of decades of stories and songwriting to check out. And again, that show is tonight at the Uptown. And another little small Kansas City connection, because I like to try to draw connections between things, is Elvis Costello, also a member of the new Basement Tapes, which was a super group of musicians. And back in 2014, a decade ago, they released a record that included the song Kansas City. You might remember that one from a few years ago. And that video, it also featured Johnny Depp in the video. Yeah, Johnny Depp, of course, you know him as Captain Jack Sparrow. He played some guitar on that song as well. So Elvis Costello, again, tonight at the Uptown Theater, going to have just an extensive catalog in which to choose his set list from this evening. Tickets start at $69 for that event tonight. So let's go ahead and talk about some more events coming this weekend. Again, there's a whole lot of events that take place Friday, Saturday, and Sunday coming up this week. And we're going to start with one out in Johnson County. This is going to be the Johnson County Home and Garden Show. Again, a great opportunity. You can go out and you can see, famous designers, great ideas for your garden come here in spring, great ideas for your different rooms in your house as you get ready to plan those remodeling projects or those projects as we head into the springtime. This one goes, again, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, $14 to get into the door for everybody 13 and up, and then 13 and younger or younger than 13. It's free to go for the kids, but $14 for everyone 13 and up. That's 10 to 9 tomorrow and Saturday, 10 to 6 on Sunday. Maybe that's not your jam. Maybe you want something else. So we've got you covered because Disney on Ice is going to be all of this weekend at T-Mobile Center as well. This is a great time to take the kids out for this as they sing all the songs. They sing all their favorite characters out there skating around on the ice at T-Mobile Center. And again, this is one of those events that takes place all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's even a couple of shows today as well. But it's not just the shows, it's also the character experiences that you can get with this as well. If you go to T-Mobile's website or go to Disney on Ice's website, you can buy your tickets through that. And you can also purchase those character experiences if you want to go be a part of that, and your kids can get up close and have experiences with the characters as well. Also happening downtown this weekend, it is the RV show that is happening at Bartle Hall, and that we were at live this morning. Nathan Brennan was there bringing you some pictures from that, and that just looks fantastic. That's got all the fifth wheel trailers, that's got the RVs, the campers, the camper vans and pull-along trailers, fifth wheels, anything that you'd want in your outdoor camping experience. I mean, heck, with these type of things, it's almost more like glamping than it is camping. So that runs, again, today through Sunday, $12 for tickets for that one. So a lot of these are happening on Sunday as well. So maybe if you're not a big football fan, it'd be a great opportunity to kind of sit back for a little bit, wait for the game to start, and then go check out one of these shows while the game is going on. Now, also something that's happening that's really cool I want to tell you about is, remember I said where you could just come and let me know about your event, and I'll be glad to talk to you about it. One of our reporters just came up to me beforehand and said, hey, Bill, I got this thing happening on Saturday. I want you to let people know. Well, so KC Disc Golf is going to be doing their Ice Bowl here this winter, and coming up on Saturday, they have an event out at Bud Park, and that is going to be there at St. John and Hardesty. So again, one of the great things about Kansas City, it's a great disc golf community with courses all over the metro area. If you go to kcdiscgolf.org, it lists a lot of them. And this is a great event too, because a lot of these events will raise money for different charities across the city. This specific one, this KC Ice Bowl, it goes to help out the Bishop Sullivan Center here in town, who helps bring help for those in poverty and those in need. So again, a fun time to go out. And even if you're not taking part of the tournament, again, Kansas City is a great disc golf community where you can go out to any of the dozen or so courses around town and play for free. So the price is right on that one. All right, moving on. Coming up over in Lenexa on Saturday is the Lenexa Winters Farmers Market. And the price is right for this one as well, because to go see this, it's completely free. And of course, we haven't had as many farmers markets here over the wintertime, especially with how cold it was here last week and when we saw temperatures down below zero. Luckily, a little bit better forecast from our First 4 and 5 meteorologist, Greg Bennett, here this morning. So this one might be a great one to go visit and check out. Again, it's over at Lenexa City Hall. This is on Saturday. It runs from 10 to 1. The great news about this, if you can't make it this Saturday, they have 2 other dates for their winter farmers markets as well. That will happen on February 24th and Saturday, March 30th. And they already have a lot of great vendors lined up for this one. This is from the city of Lenexa's website. If you go over there, you can scroll all the way to the bottom and see how many great vendors are here. I'm not going to lie, weather like today, cinnamon rolls, that sounds pretty darn good. Well, they're going to be out there as well as Possibilities. We got Stewart Greenhouse, Yummylicious Cookie Company. Again, I'm sold. This sounds like a great thing to go check out with the family on Saturday. Let's go ahead and skip ahead to Sunday, because again, some more fun stuff happening around the city. This is going to be Lunar New Year. This is a great event at the Nelson Atkins Museum, happening on Sunday as you celebrate 2024, the year of the dragon in the Chinese culture. So again, they have a whole selection of things to do, but not only just performances for you to go see, but also a lot of the artwork that's done by these artists is on display at the Nelson Atkins. So they have a full list of events that you can go check out there at the Nelson's website. But then also don't forget about all the different galleries that they have that feature Asian art at the Nelson Atkins Library. Living here in Kansas City, we're kind of spoiled with some of the great things we have to go see, and I think we take it for granted sometimes. So again, a great opportunity to get out before the game on Sunday to check this out. It is free. They do ask you to register beforehand. There's a way you can do that on the website there. I would note, if you try to park down there, there is some about $14 to park in one of the garages down there, so you might just keep that in mind if you want to head out there this Sunday. So again, the Chinese New Year happening this Sunday, that big celebration at Nelson Atkins, that gets underway at 10 o'clock in the morning. Again, the price is right for that one. It is all free. But of course, the big thing we have happening is, of course, the Chiefs and the Ravens on Sunday, AFC Championship. Again, you can only see that right here on KCTV 5. We got a whole lot of things ready for you to go before the game. Of course, the big parties out around town. This is a look at one of the bars here in town for last week's game, where everybody was getting all fired up. There was a little bit of trepidation before. Looks like the Chiefs made a score there. But of course, there'll also be parties down at Power and Light as well. This is the video from when the Chiefs played in Germany against the Dolphins here earlier this season, as I don't think we're going to be seeing too many folks in shorts and T-shirts as we get close to this game. But again, the Power and Light District is going to be throwing a party for that, and I'm sure any of your local watering holes around town will have plenty of parties for you to check out as we get ready for the Chiefs, hopefully, to win another championship for the AFC, the Lamar Hunt Trophy. But again, Chiefs, Ravens, 2 o'clock kickoff, and again, you can see that right here on KCTV 5, including lots of post-game coverage from our entire sports team, our Marlia Campbell, Neil Jones, and Scott Reese are all headed off to Baltimore, and they'll be providing us coverage here beginning tomorrow morning on KCTV 5 this morning, going all the way through the game into post-game coverage as well, where hopefully we are celebrating another Chiefs AFC championship and a consecutive trip to the Super Bowl. But that's just some of the things happening around town here this weekend in Kansas City. And again, please, if you know something that I didn't talk about today that I should be talking about, please let me know. Bill KCTV5 is my handle on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Find me, drop me a line, let me know. If you go to kctv5.com, you can also click on Meet the Team, click in my bio, and my email address is there as well. But again, if there's something that you have planned this weekend that you want folks to know about, please let me know. And then every Thursday at 11:30, we'll shout out Bill's week, or excuse me, at 10:30, we'll shout out Bill's weekend picks here at kctv5.com so everybody can check them out. Until then, it's still a little foggy out there, so be safe getting out and about. Hopefully we got some better weather this weekend, and hopefully you enjoy a great weekend here in Kansas City. Take care and go Chiefs.